We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Will someone do aught about this?
Not without its charms.
It's on me to bear what young shows.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
I didn't say a wink last night. Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and begone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
We'd all hoped for a better outcome.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve, and perhaps one day he'll think better of me.
Over here, if you please.
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor's neck. What a fool I was to place my faith in him.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Days like this.
Myself up on the talk around town. Naught but fry, mate.
The rules at your
We have reached our destination.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it. You know where to find me, should you change your mind.
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, Master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our own?
I'd fain sell you this home of mine, if you'd be willing to buy it. Only, don't ask me to lower the price any further. 'Tis as generous as I can make it. Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
I have no issue falling asleep.
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizons are broader than ever.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Not sure why I patrolled it, if I'm honest. I love waking up knowing anything can happen. I always feel most at ease among the crowd.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This looks as good a place as any.
My knees are acting up.
Wish I could go back an adventure.
Look as long as you please.
Something smells good.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine sport.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Still a while to go before my shift's over. I'm at the end of my rope.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Any chance to be alone is a welcome one.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
All the best tales come from travelers.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I've just remembered. I've somewhere to be.
What should I do?
I can't take it anymore.
I'm ill at he's here.
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
My bed.
Suppose I'd best be heading home. I wish I had someone to talk to. My bare walls and a sharp resist.
I don't feel safe here.
The safer the roads, the heavier.
Sets my thoughts.
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I don't know what to do.
Right.
Mercy!
Head to market, methinks.
Do not test me.
But not at the expense of my duty. I'm in fine present.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs. Somehow my feet always carry me.
Love waking up knowing anything can happen.
Quite a predicament.
Fancy a look at my whip?
Not much going on here about. Would you take pity on me, sir?
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Have you come to be curious of other? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself to a single, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunities exciting potential. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Aim is key, Master. Fire. blindly will tire you out sooner than our enemies.
True enough. Though 'tis our duty to aid the Arisen in precisely such moments.
Mind, if you take too long to find your aim, our enemies shall soon be upon you.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine, where's... I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Well met, sir.
Time to hit the sack.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering. I have seen your path. May these words guide you. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
The only place I can find these.
A tad rowdy.
Always another aim to see to.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road?
Despite the hour, you know where to find. I fear I have no wisdom to...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Your Majesty, that attire, it may be unsuitable. 'Tis a formal affair, you see. I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek out proper raiment. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, but as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to... While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune. But mayhap we ought... I wonder if building a nice high wall is out of the...
I've things to do if you don't.
You're the personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermund. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate, and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Fancy a look at my wares? This ring?
'Tis all rather sudden, but I suppose we've no reason to...
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
No hurry to leave.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
'Tis as you say.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
I grow restless when I do the same. Here to ask aught of me, are you? I grow restless when I do the same thing all along.
That's quite enough.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I've got to focus.
This ox cart's bound for the I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. This ox cart's bound for the I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide.
I shan't let them harm you. Most impressive, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Outstanding.
I mislike it.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain.
Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now, two parties are outraged. Which is the more deserving?
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
You would betray me. Have you
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually.
You have my protection.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.